people see this and say, oh, my fire went out. And what do? Douse lit charcoals with more. Oh! You see that? Did you see that? That's why you don't want to do that right there. Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy JB with All the Flavor Barbecue, coming at y'all again today with another video. In today's video, we're going to try to understand why your meat tastes like lighter fluid. All right, y'all, so before we get into this video, I want to go ahead and address the elephant in the room, so to speak. There's absolutely nothing wrong with using lighter fluid to get your fire ready, okay, to start your charcoals. If it was something wrong with it, they wouldn't make it. Are there other alternatives to getting your charcoal started so you can start a fire? Yes, but for those that like to use lighter fluid, there's absolutely nothing wrong with it, and don't let nobody tell you otherwise. Let's get to it, y'all. So let's go ahead and get right into it. For some of y'all, this is going to be your first time grilling anything, okay? So you really have no idea what you're doing. That's what this video is for. If you've been grilling for a while and you feel like you've been making some mistakes, this video is also for you. So to get your fire started so you can put some meat on the grill, if you want to use lighter fluid, that's fine. So just go ahead and get a good nice coat over your charcoal, okay? And like I said before, there's nothing wrong with using lighter fluid at all, but you have to know what you're doing, okay? So you got the charcoal all soaked with lighter fluid. That's fine. Most people get that right. Now you go ahead and you light it up. All right, nothing wrong with that. But once we get this charcoal lit, we're going to talk about a few mistakes that people actually make when doing this. Now, as you can obviously see, we have a pretty good fire going on the coals, all right? And most people don't have trouble with this step right here. They see fire, they feel heat, and so people think, okay, I'm headed in the right direction. But here in a minute, I'm going to show you one of the first mistakes that people start making. All right, so one of the first mistakes that people start making, as you can see, the fire is actually going out, okay? And some people start panicking right here for no reason at all. So they see the fire going out and automatically think, oh, I got to get more lighter fluid on my charcoal so the fire can get back high. And they start doing this. You see what I'm saying? And so they squirt it down and get a big raging fire. Let me move my phone back before it melts. So they keep squirting it down to get a big raging fire because they think that you have to have a big raging fire in order for you to cook. That's the first mistake that people make, is they keep dousing the charcoal with lighter fluid, all right? So after these coals burn down, after the fire burns down, I'm going to show you the next mistake that some people make when they're trying to get a fire going to grill their meat. All right, so as we can see, the fire is out, okay? And also right here, people start panicking. Oh, my fire went out, my coals ain't gonna get hot, okay? So here's the next mistake that some people make when trying to get their charcoal lit. And I'm gonna take my phone back because this part is actually really dangerous, okay? Don't try this at home, and hopefully it doesn't go the way that I think it's gonna go. All right, so people see this and say, oh, my fire went out, and what do? Douse lit charcoals with more. Oh! You see that? Did you see that? That's why you don't want to do that right there. That's exactly why you don't want to do that. There's no need to do that. People keep dousing more and more lighter fluid on the charcoal, thinking that that's what you have to do. That is not what you're supposed to do. Stop putting lighter fluid on your charcoal at this point, okay? Stop it. Don't do it. Now, this step right here is probably why some of you all's meat tastes like lighter fluid. After you doused it down with a bunch of lighter fluid, after the coals were lit, you put more lighter fluid on there. Now you think, okay, I gotta hurry up and get this meat on here. And you start putting meat down here on your grill, okay? That is a no-no. Reason because you need to let these charcoal activate, okay? The charcoal has to get activated. As you can feel now, it's getting hot, okay? The charcoal takes about 15 to 20 minutes to actually get hot enough to where you can start putting meat on the grill. And you have to give the charcoal time to activate, to burn off some of the chemicals that are on the charcoal, okay? Not only does charcoal have chemicals in it, you're putting chemicals on it, so you have to let all of that stuff burn off. So at this point right here, give your charcoal about 15-20 minutes, let all the stuff burn off, and when this is ready, I'll come back and show you when you'll be ready to cook. Okay, so it's been about 20 minutes, y'all. Okay, now at this point right here, this is when you can put your meat on. As you can see, the coals are white and ashed over. They all don't have to be white and ashed over, but the majority needs to be white and ashed over like this, and you can see a little orange glow just like that. That's when you know your charcoal is ready for you to put your meat on the grill, okay? So give it time to activate. Give it time to come up to temperature, all right? That's the main key. All right, y'all. Whew. We had some close calls in that one, didn't we? Some real close calls. So hopefully I gave y'all some valuable information on how to properly use lighter fluid, okay? So when your coals get like they are right now, white and ashed over, that's when you can put your meat on the grill and start cooking, okay? Don't keep dousing the charcoal with lighter fluid, because all you're doing is adding chemicals on top of chemicals. You have to give the charcoal enough time to activate and get heated up to burn off all of the impurities, okay? So just remember that. When you douse it the first time and get it lit, when the fire goes out, leave it alone. Just leave it alone for about 20 minutes. After 20 minutes, you're golden. All right, y'all. So I hope y'all enjoyed that video as much as I did making it. This your boy JB with All the Flavor Barbecue, saying y'all be easy, peace, be safe.